Hi YouTube friends, this is Brad, super host on Airbnb. Today in this video I want to share with you how much we earned last year hosting on Airbnb, how much we anticipate earning this upcoming year, 3 ways you can rent your space, a little bit about our home to help you apply that towards your space to better determine how much you might be able to charge, and give you some strategies we've picked up over the last 2 years hosting on Airbnb. Let's get right into it. Okay, so this is huge. The most important thing that we did to maximize our earnings was find out what events are in our area and when. And we made sure that during those event weeks we had a strict cancellation policy. We set the price up way higher than normal. We looked at comps, we ignored dynamic pricing, and also we set a minimum number of days, whether it's 5 or 7 days. Because what can happen is you can have someone coming in for, let's say, a wedding and do a 2-day booking, and they mess up the whole week. If somebody wanted that 5 or 7 day booking, they're not able to make it, so they're going to go someplace else. Let me talk a little bit about pricing. So Airbnb has something that they call dynamic pricing. That's where they set up the price per night based on how you set up your listing on the platform, and then they're looking at all the other listings and they're coming up with a price. So what we found with our listing is that dynamic pricing is always way too low, so we just ignore it. I think people that tend to buy more properties, they scale the business and they rent out multiple Airbnbs, they look at dynamic pricing more because they're not able to individually look at each home and always set the price. The biggest influence on your pricing is comps. So just once you get your listing in there, look at all the similar listings that are in your area and what they're charging, and then that's going to help you to determine what you can charge. And of course, if you're new, until you get those 5-star reviews, you're going to be on the low end. Once you start getting those 5-star reviews, you get more confidence, maybe you invested more into your property, well then you can maybe start to rise higher. So look at it as supply and demand. If you're starting to rent out your place too fast, it means your price is too low. If you're not getting bookings, well, it's too high. But you have to also weigh in there the size of your place. So we have a larger home, so people that book with us tend to book sooner. In our listing, we can host up to 8 people. We have a set price for 6, and then for each guest, number 7 and number 8, it's $15 extra. So these bookings tend to book further ahead of time because it tends to be groups of people. So there's a sweet spot. You don't want to be booked right away because people tend to book the cheaper listings, but yet you can't wait too long that you don't get booked. But you want to make sure that you're one of the last ones to get booked because you're going to get the most money. So I said all that to say this. Really, once you get your listing going, what's the most important is that you do it, you get started. Don't wait till your place is perfect. We didn't.
There are 3 ways you can rent your space in Airbnb. With you there, you can rent out a bedroom or bedrooms, or even a fold-out couch in a family room, or you can rent out your entire house with you gone like we do.
Briefly, so you can compare your space with our space to better determine pricing, let me tell you, we have a 2,400 square foot home. We're in a medium-sized city in the Midwest. We have 4 bedrooms. We have a living room, a kitchen that opens up into a dining area. We have a family room. We have a fenced-in, privately landscaped backyard with a large deck.
This is a screenshot of our 2018 earnings from our Airbnb account. We rented our home part-time April through October. We made $14,908 with 36 nights booked. We charge between $289 and $495 per night with lengths of stay between 2 days and 7 days. We earned a total of $810 in cleaning fees. This is a screenshot of our expected 2019 earnings with a strict cancellation policy. So if someone unbooks, we receive a 50% payout, and we would be able to rebook those cancel dates as well. Because we made improvements over the last 2 years to our home, you can see that we were able to increase our nightly price to between $410 and $575. With just these 19 booked nights, we are on track so far to earn $9,729. Applying the strategies I discussed earlier in this video, we should be able to make almost $10,000 with just 4 bookings. We are on track in 2019 to earn about $20,000 with a fewer number of bookings than in 2018. Hosting your entire home part-time on Airbnb is very doable if you have somewhere to comfortably stay. You don't have to have a perfect house to host. Our kitchen was very dated when we first started to host, and over the winter we were able to remodel it. So for 2019, our kitchen will now look like this, allowing us to charge more per night. This is embarrassing, but I still need to replace this window on the side of the house, and yet we're still getting 5-star reviews. So consider just using what you have to get started.
Please comment below how you short-term rent your space, and also what strategies have you used to maximize your earnings. We'd love to hear from you. Please comment below, give us a like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks for watching.